But now the solution is actually, and I've seen it done to varying degrees of success, shall we say, on like BBC News, as you said, where they will just be joining from a Zoom call.
Yeah. I think the catalyst for a lot of that was when COVID was on, because obviously you couldn't send out trucks of people to do these things. So I think we got used to it as a viewing population, that some scientist would appear from their bedroom almost, or their lounge or whatever, and say, right, the latest is blah, blah, blah. And for event planners to understand that, all of that is still possible. You do not need to fly in a speaker over. You do not need to put them up. You can do multiple things with your speaker. They can still charge you a decent fee for doing that. But all of the other things that you'd normally have to worry about, looking after them, hosting them, have they got the right transfer, all of that just goes.
I wonder if there's space now, like obviously, in terms of the sort of general ecosystem of whole of events. Obviously you get agencies which deal with things in a different way, which I quite often feel like we sort of bridge into actually. But the need for someone to communicate with for, whatever it is that you want your message to be and whatever program of events you've got coming up, to actually work out what it is you do want in that way, because there's quite an advantage to having the knowledge of all of these things, in person, hybrid, virtual, and what they can do, and then actually deploying when to use what. I think that's obviously something that needs to be done, but I still feel
that's the work I enjoy doing.
Well, exactly. And that is, I think that's one of the best rewards, because then when you're doing those things, you know that they're being used to their full potential. You're not just watching thinking, oh, that's a podcast, but that really should have been a hybrid event, or, different things like that. So, well, I mean, that covers those things, doesn't it? I suppose really we could wrap up at that point. So we say thank you. It's been good to chat. And normally these conversations are sort of confined to just us on the phone.
That's
right. Sort of bouncing ideas around and things. But no, thank you.
No, thank you for having me.